1, 2, 3, let's go.
Wednesday afternoon, hoping you will tune into our show. It's hosted by Cuz.
Welcome back to the Alien Spaceship Talkshow podcast. And in case you're just joining us, you're listening to the Alien Spaceship Talkshow podcast with Emmy Hikins and
It's
Trevor
me
Gear.
and my brother, Trevor.
Your
And
life.
family.
And
It's our family.
as she gets nearer, and eventually they kind of go into each other's arms, which is nice to see. But the emotion that goes through both of them, but particularly the man when he sees her, has to be seen to be believed. And the point I'm making is they can't control it. You cannot control that when you get that utter ecstasy, elation, pure joy right at the top end of that spectrum. It's brilliant, because no matter whether you're a man or a woman, or people who say, I don't show my emotions, which a lot of people say, there are circumstances where we can't avoid it. We cannot avoid it because we are overcome. So I commend anyone to watch those on TikTok, because they're very, very moving. And even as an observer of that, I guess I've always been a fairly open guy with, I talk about emotions. I do. I have no problem with that. And I think, for me, for example, changing the subject slightly, what will give me an incredible high is if I knew I was going to perform my music, my songs, say at an arena, and it was coming up. And as it got nearer, I would get all those bodily effects. I'd start to get nervous, butterflies and jitters, but at the same time, and of course, all that fueled by adrenaline the nearer the event gets, and all the stage fright, the nervousness, but that becomes the drug. And for me, that would be the height of elation to actually achieve, like someone who gets their book published, or, that would really be incredible. So, I think we do look for those moments. And another time I can think of, which we've talked about before, and we go back to football briefly, when my team, Crystal Palace, when they won their first major trophy last year, the FA Cup. So Wembley is about 85,000 people. You probably get about 35,000 of each team, us and Manchester City, and then you get the prawn sandwich brigade, or the people who get tickets from the FA, fair enough. And but anyway, Palace scored in the first half, and we were playing probably one of the best teams in the country, Manchester City. You can imagine the last 10-15 minutes of the second half, it was still 1-0 to Palace. It became almost a nightmare. Are we going to hold out against this oncoming brilliant team, Manchester City? And when the final whistle went, a lot of people were videoing this, including my Lucy. I mean, she's not a regular football fan, but she came along to the final, and she wanted to record all of our group, including her sister Kimberly, at that final whistle, as many other people did. And when I watched the TV programs of it, the copies of it later on Match of the Day, the cameras focused in. And when I was standing there, I was conscious that I think I'm going to blub. That moment, it was like ecstasy that Palace have actually won. It's so built up into all this. Adrenaline was flying about, and I thought, and then you look round and everybody is crying. And this video that Lucy did, she sort of panned it round the crowd quite slowly, and virtually everybody was in emotional tears. You could see that, perhaps the men more than the women, but I don't want to be seen to be crying, but you couldn't help yourself, a bit like the bridegroom. You could not, that moment, they don't come along very often in life like that, but you could not help yourself but feel this surge of joy. I mean, to non-football fans, it might sound a bit silly, but when you're invested in your team and have been for years, it is an incredible moment, and you can't help yourself. And so that's really a great time, I think, to something like that, to experience what we all aim for in life, a great experience like that, which pumps the adrenaline. So, okay, moving on to another one then. We said happiness, sadness, disgust, fear, surprise, and anger. And he added another one, contempt. That's an interesting one as to how we might facially show that. But tell me, what sort of thing, cuz, makes you sad? So gives you a sad emotion. What does that to you?
When I see children, and I know it sounds a bit cliche, but I don't like watching it on television. You know, people suffering, especially children. When I see children suffering, you know, I don't want to watch it because so that makes me emotional. Or when I see, or when I mistakenly stumble onto a video where, you know, somebody's been, I don't watch it very often because I quickly just switch it, where somebody's been maltreated, you know, probably being hit or something. We're going to take a short break now. We're back shortly. You've been listening to the Alien Spaceship Talk Show with Trevor Gear and Emmy Hikins. The Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast is looking for sponsors. If you're a company out there looking to spread the word about the products and services you provide, please get in touch with Deepstuff Radio Podcast on info@deepstuffrecords.com, or to use the contact form on our website to contact us. Please visit radio.deepstuffrecords.com. Also, if you're looking to get involved on the Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast, reach out via our Deepstuff Radio Facebook page. Thank you.
Say hello to old Mimi, Dr. Gladys and Rose, three beautiful ladies who join us on our shows. There's one other bro, sometimes joins us on the show. His contribution's thoughtful and smart.